and power. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people that struggle. How you do, how you do, how you do. As you come on in, make sure you salute. Make sure you greet one another. Make sure you share. Get the tribe in here. Let them know that we are here. Let them know that we are here. Let the tribe know we are here. Get that green screen information up. Everybody hit the green screen. What it do, what it do, what it do. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because I stayed away from it for a long time. I stayed away from it for a very, very long time because I know it is very, very, very touchy for a lot of people, for a lot of different things. And please pardon if you hear any noise, loud noise, something sounding like the feds is about to bust through my wall at any given time. Please excuse it. As I said, the neighbors have sold their home, so there's still a lot of demolition work going on over there. The new owners have a lot to do, because that home was only one owner, an Italian man who had the home since the 50s. So it's a lot going on over there. So please excuse any noise and if I have to pause here and there during the build. All right. So Brittney Griner has been released. She has been released and proved me wrong. Proved me wrong. And as I always say, what I state usually is a matter of research and fact, but also what I believe. And I really did believe that she wouldn't make it out of there. I had believed that she would meet her demise in there, as did others who spent time over there, as we've seen that there were several people from these groups over there who are citizens, of the Russian country who recently gave interviews about how harsh those penal colonies are over there, right? And they were, you can see even in the interviews, they were very concerned about her safety. But again, she's been released. And as I said before, the Russians played it to a T. Really got something that they wanted for nothing. They wanted this arms dealer, right? And they really wanted him, badly. And the exchange was 1-for-1. You understand? 1-for-1. Someone who really is insignificant to where we are, one, as a nation of blacks within this nation, and two, for this nation. The political significance of the swap was an L. It was an L. They got back not only somebody who gives their country, right, a moral boost in a time where they was taking serious L's because of this war, and that's Vladdy's man. That's his man. Like he went and got his comrade for less than nothing. Somebody who is known worldwide for getting busy. Arms for a basketball player. A basketball player. Unbelievable power move they made. But only reason why I'm even mentioning it is because so many melanated people kept her name in their mouth, made it something that's discussed, as if she really ever had anything, right, in alliance with these melanated folks. Never. Just a ball player. That's it. So now that she's been released, I want to see what she does for all this support, for all this conversation. I just want to see. I want to see. I want to see because it's been floating in hip hop circles. I've seen a conversation on people's posts, the comments, the arguments, the back and forths. I want to see what happened. I want to see if she makes good on all this support that she's been getting. You dig? And Ricky B. Ricky, they don't care about him. That's just it. And his family's tight. You know why? And the only thing that I can even make statement to about that is how they view him as opposed to her. And with everything, right? This has to do, excuse me, with some type of economic benefit. They know that as a voting bloc, that as a consumer bloc, that what she represents, they come out to the polls. What she represents, they spend heavy, right? As far as what they push for. Marriage, right? Equity, having all these Hollywood, television, you understand the culture, flowers, right? Botany, all that, everything that she represents is heavy in spending, in finances. This is how this country moves. If you are a bloc that generates income and you do it quietly, they're going to rock for that. So, in its essence, whatever he represents, salute. Much appreciated for the green screen tonight. You know how we do. Whatever he represents is not politically in alignment. I don't know if he's against this administration. I don't know if he's a Trumper. I don't really know about him. But I know that his release will not enhance where this country's moving. It's just not. Else he would have been out. For whatever she represents, that's it. The push was there. The push was there. And everything has to do with finances. It has to do with, that's all it is. Finance, agenda, and moving forward. Salute, Jules. Salute, salute. Much appreciated. Everything is a play. Reese, everything is a play with them. You know that. So now, and it's so far it's quiet. So far it's quiet, but of course you know there's going to be media, there's going to be interviews, but she's never been the most articulate, always been sort of shy and laid back. We're going to see. We're going to see. How does it fit in the scope of my platform, other platforms? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You dig? Cujo, salute, salute. Peace and power. Much appreciated. But we do know. She was a pawn. She was a pawn. Because we know that she's done it numerous times. And they caught her slipping. They might have caught her before and knew. But in that space where they also knew that they were going to invade, that they were getting ready to set certain things, everything is a play. And they snatched it. Snatched the bum for bullshit. Like, come on. We not talking about no Billy Hayes type shit where you had mass hash, what is it, hashish, hash back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Oil? Come on. But again, the law is the law. It is what it is. It is what it is. And, yo, let me get that. Let me get that. Come here, stupid. That's what it was. Because it really didn't make any sense. Didn't make any sense whatsoever. And they played it to a T. They got what they wanted. They got exactly what they wanted. For nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right? They can always claim to be an ally because there's, yo, here, we giving y'all weapons. We get, you understand? That's what they do. This corporation is nothing but pimp slaps. That's it. We already know the dollar don't mean shit. We already know we have no exports that any other nation really needs. It's not a necessity. We lead in absolutely nothing over here. Nothing. I told you before, what's our greatest export? Wheat? Wheat. Dry ass wheat? Nations don't need wheat. But we've been doing that shit for years. Oh, y'all hungry? Here, we can give you wheat and missionaries. And since we gave you wheat and missionaries, we're going to set up shop over here. And if y'all say anything, we coming in with troops. That's pimp shit. So now we get to take everything. We get to take your babies and play with them. We get to take your natural resources and economy. We get to do whatever. We can force English language on y'all. All that. And then when your government is corrupt and a mess, we could open up. And now, immigrants, now y'all could come on over. And when y'all come on over, y'all could get to work. Like friend Steven said, when you get over there, you're going to work. And one bit of sass, they're going to cut your tongue out. So that's what they do. And immigrants have no problem coming through and working, manual labor, for a fraction of what we would demand because we know about unions, we know about this, that, and the third. So they just replace the workforce. So what? Ukraine ain't got nothing to say. Y'all still giving us arms to fight this war? That's it. Yo, we got y'all, but we had to go get her. But we got y'all. Chill. That's how they do. Bullshit. Gangsterism. That's what it is. That's what it is. But, as somebody is a formerly incarcerated person, and I understand the strain that it has on a family, I empathize with her wife and the rest of her family. I'm sure that they're glad that she's home. Hope she can stay off the weed. Doubt it after that stressful interaction. But we'll see how this plays out. We'll see how this plays out. On to number 2. Hey, Brownsville, salute. I don't know. Maybe Brownsville, maybe Mahogany Phillips can enlighten us on, does this really matter in the scope of that community? Because I don't know. I really don't know. Does it help? But what's I don't know. But glad. Thanks for joining in the chat. Peace, blacks. What up? Where you been? Hit the green screen. Let's go. Salute. Now on. Hey, boy. FBAs. Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. You divisive ass. Your leader. Whoa, your leader. Somebody has to let me know, FBAs. Is that your king? Is that your king? Nashidians. Is that your king? Did y'all donate all that museum money so this man can get extensions? Oh yeah. Shout out to the comrade to Harker. That's where we going? I get no green screens. I get no subscription base. I get called a hater. Cause y'all want to pay for y'all man to get extensions? Tell me, how does him sitting in a chair for 3 or 4 hours to get extensions move us towards liberation? Because you argued me down about this museum and donating and reparations and the push and wah. Hot lips, sizzle lips, went and got extensions. Mahogany was good with it. Come on. Let's keep it a buck. What type of individual sits in a chair and gets extensions? Somebody went and shot and got pieces. And went and bought hair. They bought hair. Come on. He had to go get hair. Somebody had to shop. Somebody had to shop for that. They had to get the right texture. Come on, man. I got a daughter. Salute, Kevin, for the green screen. I got a daughter. I know what it's like to be sitting outside in the whip waiting for them to come out the beauty supply store. I'm sitting there 30, 40 minutes. Like, what's going on? Oh, they didn't have the right hair. They had to go in the back, into the basement and get the right hair because they only had 2. I needed 3. DeJuan Clark, salute. Brock, salute. For the green screen. Y'all argue me down. I asked, what work does he do? What's his day job? If y'all don't donate to that, how is he going to eat? We already know he's a failed pimp. Failed. Thought he could get game because he was driving them around. Couldn't do that. We already know you was a fake comedian. Failed. So what do? You go make a mixtape of a DVD of scholars. And I'm not going to go into all the researching because that's not my lane. I already know what it is because my elders hit me to what it is when you are a liberator, when you are pushing and galvanizing a group of people towards liberation. I can spot a fraud a mile away. So I'll leave the technical aspect to Taharka. He the one who found out about all the petty crimes. He the one that dug deep into dude's government name. And boy, he got his foot on the gas pedal and he's getting ready to finish him. Then I want to know how much of a hater or how many haters he has when people just making sure you don't get scammed. I'm just dealing with the basics. I said Sizzle Lips is fruity. And every time he start disrespecting black people, melanated people, and laughing and chuckling and keeping that goddamn strawberry flavored gloss lipstick on, thinking it's cute and it's funny. And you're not when you're being a divisive piece. You're splitting our people. That shit not funny. We need all hands on deck. But people want to take shit that they feel. All right? And make it truth. It ain't truth. You trying to paint a picture that is full of false storylines. There's people in the diaspora that feel for us over here. There's people here, we feel for them over there. It's a global initiative. We all being oppressed. How dare you start saying this one and that one ain't right and exact because you want to get to a bag. That's selfish, that's pimp shit. That's divide and rule. That's basic bullshit. So now, excuse this. Excuse it. Excuse it. And we see you, Vicky. Yeah, we see you. Now, again, they want to play the people against each other, but keep that pocket right. So, Vicky, did you plug him with the beautician? I ask again, Vicky, and you know not to play with me. Did you plug him with the beautician? Since you riding so tight with him? Since you want to be an ally? I told y'all before about that. When I was on Fly Nubian Queen. Watch your mouth. I'm just asking a question. Jade, Vicky, which one of y'all plugged him with the beautician? Which one of y'all bought hair for him? Is that y'all king? Where we going at? This has always been serious work for me. Always. And when I tell the tribe, my tribe, don't worry about it. Because when they live in foul like that, it's only a matter of time before they fall. They're going to fall. Anybody who works against the people are going to fall. Whether it's by our hands or somebody else's hands or just the universal energy, divine order. You go against the people, you're going to rock because got a lot of our people that got that bullshit in them because they want to be the oppressor. They want to be the oppressor. And subconsciously, they're going to follow anybody that's in alignment with that attitude. It takes discipline to struggle. It takes discipline to love each other for real. It takes discipline to conceptualize a life outside of these euros. Again, watch your mouth. I'm asking a question. Did one of y'all plug him with the beautician, loctician, to get him looking oh so sweet? Because what is evident is if we saw it, we know our enemies saw it. So who is going to take that serious? You mean to tell me that he going to strut and shake his hair on the Senate floor talking about we want reparations? That's a demand? Our enemies? The most ruthless people on the planet is going to look at that and be so scared and so swayed from their domination of us that they're going to say, oh, yeah, we need to give these folks reparations because his hair is banging. My good, did you see the third lock? How it kind of just blew when he shook it? Yeah, they got to get reparations now. Give it to him. Damn it, Chuck, give them reparations. He is beautiful. That's where we at. That's where we at. I'm telling you. This ain't no game. Not a game. These people don't work. They don't work. They don't work. Y'all paying their lifestyle. Y'all paying their rent. Y'all putting gas in their car. They go on trips. Y'all pay for that. And when they mess with whores, you pay for that. That's where y'all bread going. So keep laughing at the broke dude. who's committed. Keep laughing. Keep calling us angry. Keep calling us bitter. Keep calling us haters. And missing the information that we give. Missing the work that we do daily for clown shit. And they always gonna reveal themselves. Always. It has to. It's an absolute must. I just want to know who think it's cool. I can't wait to stop and go on Twitter because I seen some people. Oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, Tariq. Yeah. You're killing them. Wow. Oh wow. Really? Yeah, that's where y'all at with it. So now, let me think. Did he have inside intel that Brittney was going to be released? Is he going to get the first interview? Nah, he not going to get the first. Because, she got to go to Robin Roberts and Disney first. Then she got to go to Gayle and CBS. But when she's coming down the pipe, if Tariq, puts a little color in it, he might be the first independent news source to get that interview. So let's see within the coming weeks, rather, if he puts some highlights in this. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a nice brown almondy man. So he might put a little bit of rust in it, maybe a little blonde to go with his almondy nature, right? So to make sure it doesn't clash with his skin. I don't think he would do blue or none of that. He'll get the highlights. Yeah, he'll get the blonde and the rust and something around that. Something around that. And then they'll put him with, Brittney, and he can make an attempt to pull some type of consciousness up out of her, but he got to get the highlights. He got to get the highlights, and then he can smile and then but before he go on, he gonna have that strawberry lip gloss because it shines so well, right? When you start using these new Apple products, that strawberry gloss, the same one that the bad bitches be having, that's why they IGs be popping. You're like, damn, that's a filter? Nah, that ain't no filter. That's her lip. What she got on her lips? Oh, that's that strawberry gloss. Was the extra shit? Oh, Tariq had that. Got you. But y'all keep thinking that that's going to take us to liberation. Keep believing that. Keep believing that. Keep donating to that. Keep it up. Keep it up. I got a few of y'all that I blocked. That I'm going to unblock. I can't wait to get to IG and Twitter so I can unblock and ask. Y'all still standing tall with them? They going to. Trust and believe. Because people can't admit when they wrong. That's what's the matter with our people. They hold on for dear life to anything that's wrong to save face. To save face. It is what it is. You know, that's it. I just want to know, how does that move the needle? How does that right there push us towards the goal, which should be the ultimate goal of liberation? For us to be able to govern ourselves, to feed ourselves, to keep ourselves from the elements outside of these institutions that have done us dirty for so long. For so long. It doesn't. Brittney Griner situation don't push us to no liberation. Not at all. But people made it conversation. You understand? People put it and insert it in mass media, and just like anything else, with mass media, it comes and trickles down, and then our people make it a point to speak about. You give it a jump over other matters of importance. You understand? Are we really America the beautiful? Hell yeah, Tariq Nasheed is beautiful. Beautiful. Come on. He's beautiful spinning around in a beautician's seat. Turn around. Man, prettier than Lil Richard. Don't act like he ain't. Don't act like he ain't. Them locks is beautiful. With that shiny strawberry lip gloss? Shit. Shit. Beautiful. So again, I'm the broke, angry man without a plan. So I got to go get this money. I got to, do some anger management sessions. So if you need an assessment, book your assessment. All my information is here. My IG, you DM me, my messenger on Facebook, hit me, OTBEAUTY, OTBeauty at yahoo.com. Yeah, that's my email. That's my email. Yeah. But he may be beautiful, but that tag name came from me being behind the walls. And anytime I had to give somebody that rug, people used to say, damn, he put that work in. Beautiful. The way I used to just knock dudes out was beautiful. So they called me OT Beauty. Don't mess with OT, he get beautiful on you. So I know. Yeah. Yeah, that rug. That rug would do something real decent. Right? Yeah. They know. You did? So, again, I would love to stay on, But again, I have a couple of sessions. Hopefully, because people do say they need a session, they never book it. People say they want to be assessed, never book it. So, again, I have to do other things. I don't have time to scam people and tell them, we need a new garden. I need $1 million for a garden so we as a people can look at the trees and put our feet in the soil, and that's going to connect us to, where we supposed to be. I don't have time for that shit. I ain't got time to be telling nobody, let's go buy these rocks. None of that. I don't have time to put up these foundations, these non-profit organizations which do nothing but feed the government and allow the government into our business. I don't have time for that shit. I gotta work. So I'm not here. I can't scam people all day. You understand? But if you FBA, for whatever reason, stand tall with scissor lips. Just stand tall with them. Don't critique them. None of that. Stand tall and keep moving in that direction. And let us see where you end up. We already seen where NFAC, right, ended up. We seen that. I told y'all that. Let's just stay with that shit. Stay right there with it. None of that. Don't shift. Stay with it. And maybe, just maybe, y'all might donate enough for him to give back so y'all all could get locks. Have a lock convention. All y'all go get pieces. All y'all. Everybody go get pieces. Everybody go get locks. Salute.